Short story by Paul McCann entitled Kistum's Companion. A misty moon crept its way across the sky and glistened over Golma. Now and then an eerie half-light wafted through thick patches of clouds that stitched up the dark drape of the night sky. Mother Nature was a picture as beneath the moonlight green grass glimmered around the silver lake that shimmered like a mirror. In the distance somewhere a piper played out a melancholy air, a battle lost and the lament for those who had died in a lonely place. On a cold night in the battlefield many lives had been lost in the battle for Ravenswood. Suddenly the piper's melody was enhanced by a pack of Irish wolfhounds that began wailing to the moon, begging for the sun to return. Pitifully the night clung to the night sky like a bat hanging upside down from a chestnut tree. Morning came and the sounds of night left, and sunrise kissed the horizon. A strange figure crossed over the lake towards Golma, the figure of a warrior with long battle axe hanging from his waist belt. Sunlight touched the blade as he walked through the water. Hungry eyes gazed from the shadows on both sides of the lake. As the warrior stepped out of the water, he sensed there were eyes glaring upon him, and the growling grew louder. He pulled the battle axe from his belt. Suddenly 6 wolfhounds emerged from the blackthorn bushes and surrounded the warrior. "I am Kistum, only survivor of the Battle of Ravensbrook. Leave me be, hungry ones, or you will taste the edge of my blade." 2 of the wolfhounds came close with their fangs like teeth flashing and gnashing in the sunlight. Kistum wasted no time. He dove on them and tore their jaws apart with his bare hands, as if he were separating legs from a chicken. The rest of the pack howled and growled with open, watery mouths, snapping for the revenge of their fallen companion that lay with blood dripping from their necks. All 4 wolfhounds leapt at Kistum with their sharp teeth as big as the ivory tusks and mouths as foreboding as the jaws of hell itself. Suddenly, for no reason, one of the wolfhounds stood by Kistum's side and fought with him until the other 3 were destroyed. It was all over in a matter of seconds. The 3 dead carcasses lay there at Kistum's feet. He stood there with his battle axe dripping with their blood, and the wolfhound by his side licking its wounds. "Here, my friend," said Kistum. From a pouch, Kistum took a small herbal liquid and poured it upon the wounds that healed them instantly. The dog looked up into Kistum's eyes. He patted the dog's head and said, "Come, travel with me for a day, my friend, for I have much to teach you." Both walked on towards Golma. After a few moments the dog became as human and spoke. "How can I talk and walk like this?" "I have been given the power by the bestower of gifts, and it was I that turned you against your own kind so that you could see like me for a day." "I am like you," said the dog. "I will call you a man," said Kistum. Before another word was spoken, a bright red beard began to grow upon the face of a man, and as the rain began to fall, Kistum looked into the face of a man and laughed aloud. "What's so funny?" said a man. "You are no more a beast, but a man, and I see in your face an image of myself. Come on, a man, let's go to Golma." The 2 walked arm in arm up the hill, singing and laughing. "Let me be your friend, a man, for life is good," said Kistum. "I'm no longer an animal, but a man," was the reply. "Let us run to Golma between the shadows and feel the wind and the rain beat against our face. Let us find the fields of barley where the wind always sways the crop like the waves at sea." As they approached Galma, the wind cut a passage through the long green grass. As they both came into the camp at Galma, some men from the village approached them and asked who they were. Kistim took a pendant that hung from his neck and made the sun dance on the ground. All there who watched the dance were sent into a deep sleep.
The people of Galma have lost all their loved ones in a battle yesterday, and this is the reason why I've come,
said Kistim. Suddenly a full set of pipes had been placed into Kistim's hands from a strange lady from Galma.
Follow me, a man, and you shall see.
As Kistim began to play the enchanting melody, he walked away towards the lake that surrounded Galma. All others in Galma followed the piper's tune. One by one into the lake they followed Kistim. A man asked what was going on.
Into the land of eternal youth I must return, but must remain here, a man. Believe that your day has come, and that you shall be a man until I come from back where I was. Remember what I've shown you. Remember what I've told you, a man.
Kistim began to play the pipes as the sun set upon the lake.
Go now, a man, and seek out a friend,
said Kistim. Where should I go? Said a man.
Into the setting sun,
came the reply. With that, Kistim disappeared into the lake, and a man rode off down the road and ran. When he got to the top of a hill, he looked back into the lake, where he still heard the music of the pipers playing. And a man took a deep breath, and he said, Life. The end.